Hey everyone, it's Hailey, and today is Bookmas Day 11, so we're going to be talking about our 11 most anticipated releases for 2017. So don't forget, if you're participating in Bookmas, to hashtag your Bookmas post, hashtag Bookmas 2016, and to tag me in them so you may be featured in the final Bookmas video tomorrow. It's crazy that Bookmas is almost done, but I have had a ton of fun doing this, and it has been a great year for it, and I can't wait for next year. I'm already getting excited about that. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first three releases that I want to talk about, I actually am lucky enough to own. So the first one is Roseblood by A.G. Howard. This is a Phantom of the Opera retelling that is coming out on January 10th, and I have read it, but I read it very quickly, and it's not really a book that can be read very quickly. I didn't really get absorbed in the story because I was just focused on getting through it quickly, so I am going to be giving this a reread soon because I think if I did and I gave myself the time to really get into the world, get into her descriptions and all of that jazz, I think I would enjoy it a lot more. So I'm going to give this another shot, but I think I might really enjoy it then, but for now I only gave it 3 stars. But like I said, I did have the potential to enjoy it more. I think it's just one that I really need to take my time with and be in the mood for. So whenever I'm in the mood for it, I will be picking this one up. Next up is Caravelle by Stephanie Garber. This is coming out on January 31st, and I am actually currently reading this one, but I'm filming this on Bookmas Day 5, so I will either be done it by the time you see this video, or I might put it down and then pick it up again, so I might be reading it again during, like, when you see this video. I don't really know, but I am really enjoying this one so far. It has been described as Alice in Wonderland and The Night Circus kind of combined, which are 2 books that I really love. I mean, I obviously love Wonderland, and I am getting those sort of vibes from it. It's a kind of a dark carnival. It's very creepy, weird, and I'm really enjoying the writing, very vivid. Love the characters, and I love the fact that it's a story about sisters so far. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this one more, and I think you guys will really enjoy this one. Next up is By Your Side by Casey West. This is coming out on Valentine's Day, I believe. Goodreads is saying a different date, but on the back of this arc it says that it's Valentine's Day, so I'm just going with that. But this book is like the perfect cute little romance. I've actually already read it, and I will be having a review go up closer to the publication date, but it's all about a girl who gets locked in a library with a guy that she doesn't like, but I mean, obviously it's a romance. They end up kind of sparking up a friendship. So I loved this book so much. I loved the characters. I could really relate to the main character, and I just thought the whole romance story was really well done because it was a cute romance, but at the same time it had some deeper stuff going on, which is what I love. I don't generally love romances that are just like fluffy, whatever, there's nothing going on. This had something going on, so I really enjoyed this one, and I think you guys will really like it. Next up is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli, and this is coming out on April 11th, and I have seen so much buzz surrounding this book lately. Becky Albertalli is the author of Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and I own that book, but I haven't read it yet, but it's definitely one of the top ones that I want to read in 2017 because I just really need to get to it, and I think it sounds like it could be really great. But this book I think sounds very interesting. I love the title, like the fact that there's a book about unrequited love I think is awesome, so I'm very much looking forward to getting my hands on this one. That was a real struggle for me to get that out. Next up is A Court of Wings and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, and this is coming out in May of 2017. We don't have an exact date yet, but this is the conclusion, I believe, to the Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy by Sarah J. Maas, because there are going to be more books, but from my understanding they're companions, but I don't really know for sure, but I'm just going with that they're companions. And they released the title for this one recently, and I have to say I'm not really a huge fan of this title. I don't really like it, but that being said, I think that the book will be amazing. I mean, Sarah J. Maas is one of those writers that every book just gets better and better, so I'm very much looking forward to getting my hands on her latest release. Next up is Wicked Like Wildfire, and this is by Lena Popovich, and it is coming out on August 15th, and this one sounds like it's going to be like The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton, which is one of my favorite books. It's very whimsical. I really love reads that are super whimsical, kind of like Further humor more, like how Alice in Wonderland is very whimsical. I mean, it's dark at the same time, but usually if it's whimsical, it has to be dark. They kind of go hand in hand, but I love me a good whimsical, weird, just like very imaginative read, and I think that this one sounds like it is going to be just that. The cover is beautiful, the description on Goodreads is beautiful, so I am very much looking forward to this one. Next up is Wonder Woman Warbringer, and this is by Leigh Bardugo, and it is coming out on August 29th, and this is part of a series that YA authors are doing all of these different DC superheroes. So we have, I know that Sarah J. Maas is doing Catwoman, I'm not sure about anyone else, but Leigh Bardugo is obviously doing Wonder Woman, and I love me a good like superhero movie. I've never really been into like graphic novels or anything like that, but a good superhero movie, I love them, and I think that reading a book like that is kind of like a superhero movie I would really enjoy, and I'm very interested to see what Leigh Bardugo would do with the Wonder Woman character, so I'm very much looking forward to this one, and I think it's going to be one that I will really enjoy. It's going to be different than what I usually read, but that might be a good thing. Next up is the Throne of Glass finale, which is coming out in September of 2017. We don't have a cover, we don't have a title yet, we just know that is going to be the end of the Throne of Glass series, which is crazy that this series is going to be over. Like, I've only been on board with it for 3 years, I believe. I started reading it when Heir of Fire was first coming out, so I can't believe you guys who have been waiting for like 5 years for the conclusion. I mean, 5 or 6 years, I can't think of it right now, but I can't believe if you have been waiting that long, because I know waiting 3 years has just been ridiculous, and I can't believe that this series is going to be over, but it's going to be a very bittersweet ending. I'm very interested to see what is going to happen to these characters, but at the same time, I'm super excited. The last few on this list don't have a specific publication date announced. They're just kind of like fall, winter, or just like 2017 in general. But the first one is the Illuminate Chronicles Illuminate Files, the third book in that. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy, so it's the final one. Not too sure about that, but that is coming out in fall of 2017, and I'm so excited for that. I haven't actually read the second book of Illuminate yet, but I loved the first one, and I have a feeling I will really love the second one, so I'm sure I will also love the third one, and I'm really excited for it to come out, even though I haven't read the second one yet. Next is Save the Date by Morgan Matson, and this is coming out in spring of 2017, and this is one that I'm actually going to be getting an ARC of, which I'm so excited about because Morgan Matson is one of my favorite authors. I absolutely love her work. I think she's just so fun, and she's really good at writing like great contemporaries that you just feel very engaged with the characters, and they have like, they're really fun and have cute romances, but at the same time they have deeper meanings, which is, like I said, what I love. So Save the Date sounds like it's going to be incredible. I know it has to do with a wedding planner, and the whole synopsis sounds amazing, and I just think that I am going to love this one, and I can't wait to get it. Next up is Fall Boys and Dizzy in Paradise by Jandy Nelson, and this is supposed to come out in 2017, but there's no really, it just says 2017, there's no other information about it. But Jandy Nelson is an author that I really loved. Her I'll Give You the Sun. I didn't like her other book, The Sky is Everywhere, but I loved I'll Give You the Sun so much that I think I will enjoy whatever she comes out with next. She has a very unique writing style. It's very metaphorical, very different, but I think it works for what she writes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what she will put out next. And the final book on this list is Warcross by Marie Lu. So this one sounds amazing because it's like a bounty hunter hires teenagers to do his work. Like, I think that just sounds incredible, and it's coming out in 2017. Not sure of any specifics for this one either, but I am all on board with this one. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be kind of like Six of Crows, really just a badass read, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So those are all of my picks for Bookmas Day 11. Now we're going to see some of your picks.
So first off, on Instagram we have bookish_trash, who has a really cute picture with some wrapped presents in a tree, and I love a lot of her picks for these covers. Then on YouTube we have Serial Reader 14. I love the way that she did this video. It's a really beautiful montage, so definitely go and check it out. And then on Twitter we have Anton, who has some awesome picks. I love the cover for Salt to the Sea, and the sun is also a star, so clearly has very good taste.
And now I'm going to be turning it over to present day me to see how my reading has been going. I'm sure it's not going that well because it's really getting close to Christmas, so I'm probably just doing Christmassy things, but I'm okay with that.
Hey guys, so my hair's still drying and my makeup's everywhere, but I'm gonna do a really quick update for today. I really want to get to bed because I'm gonna be working really early tomorrow morning, but I didn't really read anything today. I'm making my way through Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and I'm hoping I'll be able to finish up at the end of Bookmas. That's kind of my only goal right now, so yeah.
So yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for Bookmas Day 12, the last day of Bookmas. Bye!